15 fade up music under. It's George Clooney versus Gawker Stalker in 5 minutes. But first to Brooke in LA. Stand by. Dissolve 7, go.
Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. I am Brooke Anderson in Hollywood, and this is TV's only live entertainment news show. Okay, so have you ever felt like you just can't say what you really want to say because you're afraid you'll offend somebody? Do you think that the PC political correctness police are ruling the world? Well, if so, you're not alone. Philadelphia radio host Michael Smerconish is so fed up in his new book, Muzzled. He writes that not only is political correctness out of control, it's threatening our safety. Michael Smerconish joins us live from Philadelphia. Michael, great to see you.
Hi, Brooke. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, at the beginning of this book, you have a warning that you say it's not for the easily offended. So is it safe to say, Michael, that this book is not PC friendly?
Yeah, I think so, Brooke. I think I also say that, you know, if you're standing there in a pair of Birkenstocks and sipping a latte, the thing just might not be right for you.
You need to go to the aisle that says fiction on it.
That's right.
Now, what might offend people about your book?
Hopefully nothing. I mean, hopefully people will read my book and they will say, you know, this fellow's got a point, that these incremental changes in every aspect of our lives would not have been in and of themselves that big of a deal until September 11. But now, in the aftermath of September 11, you step back, you look at it, and you say, it permeates every aspect of what's going on around us, and it's invaded the war on terror. And by that I mean that we've become sissies at home, and we're becoming sissies in the war on terror as well.
Let's talk more about specific examples of political correctness. There are so many of them in the book. What is one, Michael, that just, you think about it, it enrages you, steam comes out of your ears when you think about it?
Well, steam comes out of my ears with virtually all of them. I mean, first of all, by race. You know, you can't talk about race in this country. I have examples of newspapers, including my own, having apologized after printing mugshots of individuals wanted for murder on their front cover. And Brooke, they didn't apologize because they were incorrect in the story. They were apologizing because there were no Caucasians represented in the coverage. There was a story recently in Delaware where the headline said, "Bearded man wanted for rape." And I thought, wow, what a strange headline. Is he pink, brown, or an Indian chief? Now, they were willing to tell me that he had a beard, that he drove a Chevy, that it was blue and had 4 doors, but they would not tell me the color of his skin. Why? Because they said, we're going to paint with a broad brush. Every kid does get a trophy for showing up in athletics. We are so darn afraid.
You know, what's wrong with that, Michael? I have to say, some kids do need a little bit of encouragement to keep trying. The participation trophies in Little League aren't so bad.
But that's not the way the world works. I mean, you got that job because you competed at CNN Headline News and you're good at it, and that's the lesson, and you were rewarded for it, and that's the lesson we want to teach. Listen, I want my 3 boys to go out and compete someday with the kids who are getting all those participation trophies, because I'm trying to reach mine to believe that they've got to go out and they've got to fight and they've got to win. Brooke, do you know that in grade schools across the country, no longer is red ink being used because it's believed to be too harsh on the psyche of young people? I kid you not, they are using purple ink, the color of Barney, so as not to injure the young minds of Americans.
That is a little bit outrageous. I think the red ink will get their attention, say, hey, you need to buckle up, get some better grades. Also, Michael, one that a lot of the women out there are probably familiar with, Ladies' Night, but it's not Ladies' Night in one state anymore, is it?
It's unbelievable. In the great state of New Jersey, at the coastline, which is outside of Cherry Hill, a guy named Chris Mortis runs the place, and like everywhere else, he has Ladies' Night. Why does he have Ladies' Nights? It's not to attract ladies, it's to attract ladies who attract guys, because guys are there to meet the ladies. So they cut the cover charge, and they cut the drink charge for the women. One guy walks in, Brooke, he's offended that women are paying less as a cover than he, and less for their drinks than he. He files a legal challenge, and now, worst of all, he's successful. And Ladies' Nights are now in limbo in the entire Garden State.
Oh, if he couldn't have it, then he thought nobody else could.
Can I tell you one more? At
Yes.
Harvard University, a couple of enterprising undergrads, they want to start a room cleaning business. Great idea. Everybody has a filthy dorm room. So they say, you know what we'll call it? Door Maid. D-O-R capital M-A-I-D. Harvard says, oh, wait a minute, maids, that's a sexist term. Fellas, you can't call it door maid. That's what I'm talking about.
And you're saying, Michael, that this isn't just about being annoying. You're saying political correctness could actually threaten our safety.
Well,
How so?
All right, I do try to make a very serious point, but I want to make you laugh, and then I try to make you cry, because I think that this mindset, this limp-wristedness, if I'm allowed to say it that way on CNN headline news, it permeates the war on terror. It's the reason, for example, that we don't profile, because, well, we don't want to offend anyone's sensibilities. Wait a minute, offend sensibilities? Hey, Brooke, none of the terrorists look like you. Now, I want you to be screened at an airport, but I don't want to waste any time with you if there are people standing behind you who have race, gender, ethnicity, and religion and appearance in common with those 19 terrorists on September 11. It's the same mindset. It's the same mindset that makes us get worked into a lather about 9 individuals at Abu Ghraib who were knuckleheads, staging a naked pyramid and what they did. But come on, we have 140,000 good troops over there. Let's get over it already.
Quick question, about 10 seconds. Is there anything deemed PC that you think is okay?
Nothing I can think of right now. I keep thinking and searching, but no.
Okay, we will end it there. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Definitely don't hold back. Michael Smerconish, thank you so much. His new book is titled Muzzled: From T-Ball to Terrorism, True Stories That Should Be Fiction, and it hits stores today.